ओके, आपको कहीं समझ में नहीं आया है तो ख़त्म होते ही पूछ लीजिएगा। So dear student, I Rakesh Jain from Gyanwar University. Today I am going to teach you delta to star conversion. Delta network, how we can convert a delta network into a star network. So see, first of all, see this MS Paint file. Are you able to see on screen the MS file? Yes. So our today topic is delta to star conversion. Let you have a delta network like this, this, and this. A delta can be looks like this one, right? And you have to convert it into a star network. You have to convert it into a star network. How the star network, the related star network, we can decrease the size first of all. Okay, so this one is a delta. then your star network will be looks like this. Okay, delta to star. So here because the resistances are connected, so I just use in these branches resistances are actually there. Resistances are actually there. So let it be your first resistance, let it be your second resistance, let it be the third resistance. Okay, so let the name of the node is 1, so you can denote anyone to any other name. 2, and this one as third. So these are 3 nodes in which the value of this resistance is R12, the value of this resistance is R13, and the value of this resistance is R23. Okay. And now this will be your related star connection. Let it be a resistance. Okay, I just enlarge this size first of all. Now see, this one and this one. Okay, so the point should be same. The first, this is your second, and this is your third point, third node. Okay, and the name of the resistance here, because it is connected at first node, it is R1. Because it is connected at second node, so it will be R2, and if it is connected to third node, so it is R3. Okay, so now we have a question, a numerical in which node is connected. Okay, and in which the delta network is present. You have a question in which a delta network is present, and you have to convert it into a star network. So it means you have the value of R12, R13, and R23. It may be 2 ohm, 3 ohm, 5 ohm, 7 ohm, 10 ohm, 15 ohm, anyone according to the question. So, but the representation in the given question is related with the delta. Then to simplify the question, if you wish to convert it into a star network, then your star network will be looks like this one, the right hand side numerator. Now you have to determine the value of R1, you have to determine the value of R2, and you have to determine the value of R3. Then by putting it into the right hand side diagram, you are able to convert the given form of delta into the one resistance is R12 in which 1 is there, and the another resistance is R13 in which 1 is there, okay, divided by summation of R, divided by summation of R, where the meaning of summation of R is the sum of, where the meaning of this summation of R is sum of all these three resistance, where the meaning of this summation R is sum of all the given resistances. What are the given resistances? R12 plus R13 plus R23, okay. Now the second one is R2 resistance. When you want to determine R2 resistance, just see the question in which delta you wish to convert, how many resistances related with the subscript 2, in which R12 consists 2 and R23 consists 2, the digit 2 as a subscript, divided by same summation of R, divided by summation of R. Similarly, how to determine the value of R3? So R3 is equal to how many resistances in the delta network is related with the subscript 3? One is R13 and the second one is R23. One is R13 and second one is R23. So R13 multiplied by R23 divided by summation of R, divided by summation of R, and this will be your representation of conversion of a delta network into a star network, in which the denominator summation of R that is equal to your sum of R12, R13 and R23 of the given delta network you wish to convert, okay. So this is the formula. Whenever you want to convert any delta network into a star network, you should remember these formula, and with the help of these formula you are able to convert the resistances, the diagram which is present in delta form into a star form having the resistances R1, R2, R3, which can be determined by the use of these three formula. In all these three formula, the value summation of R is equal to the sum of R12, R23 and R13, okay. Now you want to find out, let start with a numerical, let me start with a numerical, okay. Now see, so I just come with any example, okay, let this is your example. Let this is a question, okay. I just put this 4 objective answer at the right hand side. You should find out the answer, correct answer, okay. Find the current in the circuit. A question is given and it is asked that you have to find the current in the circuit, okay. Now how we can determine the current in the circuit? Now let's see. First of all, we should simplify the diagram. So in this diagram, this 5 ohm, and 5 ohm, 3 resistances are connected in a form of delta, okay. Someone can also solve this question by consider this 5 ohm, this 2 ohm and this 3 ohm also consider as a delta, then you can also solve the question. Someone can also determine this right hand 5 ohm, the middle 5 1 and this 3 ohm connected as a star. Only the terminal are at the above side, otherwise they are connected as a star. Someone can also solve this question by consider this left hand 5 ohm resistance, the middle 5 ohm resistance and this 2 ohm resistance connected with each other as a star. So 4 types, the 4 different mindset can solve this question. Okay. So because we are right now talk about, I am going to I am delivering you the lecture related with the delta to star. So we should focus only on the delta to star conversion. So let this, I just one more time paste it here to show you what I am going to do. So I consider this as a delta network. Okay, this as a delta network. What I want to say, I just use this one. Now I want to convert this network into a star network, So there definitely first of all I should put the name of the node. So this is my first node, this is my second node and this is my third node. Definitely. Now this resistance, actually this resistance 5 ohm is what resistance from R12, R13, R23, which one is this resistance? This one is R12. According to your theoretical analysis, you know that a resistance which is connected between first and second, you just give him a name R12. So here R12 is 5 ohm. Here this is a connected in between first and 3, connected between first and 3, that's why there is a name R13. And here this third resistance which is R13, I just put this one down here. Kindly. So this one is a 5 ohm resistance and it is equal to R23. Okay. Now we first of all we should convert them. Okay. So now on the basis of the diagram which is given, we have to convert them into a star network. Okay. Definitely you are. So what I do till now, I put this node as a first node, this as a second one and this as a third node. Okay. Now this will be converted into a star. So definitely your star network will be looks like this one. Definitely your star network will be looks like this one. Wait, can you wait? Can you wait? I decrease the font size so that you can easily understand. I just decrease the size a little bit. Okay, so this is a star network and you have to find out the answer of the resistances which is present there. Now see, for this question, let it be your first resistance, let it be your second resistance and let it be your third resistance. Okay. The values of those are definitely, this one is your R1, this one will be your R2 and this one will be your R3. This one will be your R3. Okay, now see very carefully, because this is your first node, this is your second node, and this is your third node. Now I wish to convert this given expression, which an diagrammatic approach of a delta network into a star network. So now how to find out the R1, R2 and R3 value? From the basic theoretical analysis, we know that R1 is equal to R12 multiplied by R13 divided by sum of all these three resistance. So what is your R1, what is your R2, and what is your R12, what is your R13, and what is your R23? Here for this question, all of these three are of 5 ohm. All of these three are of 5 ohm. R12 is also 5 ohm, R13 is also 5 ohm, and R23 is also 5 ohm. So there is no need to go for the complex analysis. Now R12, that is 5, multiply by R13, so that will be also 5 ohm, divided by sum of all these three, divided by all of these three, okay. So 5 plus 5 plus 5, that will be equal to 15, so the answer of this first resistance will be equal to 5 divided by 3, and that will be equal to 1.67, okay. That will be equal to 1.67, that is equal to 1.61, okay. Because this is a simple question which I take right now, that's why all these three resistance are of 5 ohm. If otherwise, let's suppose you take this bottom 5 ohm, 2 ohm and 3 ohm, then R1 and R2 and R3 value will be different, right? So I just take the above delta, then after the completion of this we can choose the lower delta to solve this question. Okay, first of all, so R1 is equal to 1.67, similarly R2 will be equal to 1.67, and definitely R3 will also be equal to 1.67. So your R1, R2, R3, all of them will be equal to, definitely will be equal to 1.67 ohm. Okay, so all of these three resistance will be 1.67, because 5 multiplied by 5 divided by 5 plus 5 plus 5, that is 5 by 3. So 5 by 3 is 1.67, and R1 is also 1.67. In R2 also R12 and R23 both of 5 and 5 ohm, and summation of R is 15 ohm, so same answer. And for the R3 you also find the same answer. Now your question will be changed, now your question diagram approach will be changed completely. Your question was this one, your question diagram was this one. Now instead of this 5 ohm, 2 ohm, 5 ohm, 5 ohm, 5 ohm, 3 resistances, you just remove these 3 resistances first of all. So I just remove these 3 resistances from there, and instead of this connection of delta, so to put there the converted star form, Okay, now where is my converted star form? Put the same diagram 1, 2, 3 at the same place, at the 1, 2 and 3 place. 1 is the above, 2 is the bottom one, and 3 is the lower one, like this one. Okay, I just reduce the size. Now this one. Okay, otherwise I just draw here. This one is your first place, kindly wait for a while. I just shift this one. Okay. Okay, now this will be your new diagram. This will be your new diagram. Now this will be your new diagram, because first is placed at the first point, second is placed at the second point, and third is placed at the third point. Don't be confused, I just increase the size. Okay, otherwise you can do like this one. Otherwise, for simplicity, I am telling you, like this one you can do this. Okay, these are your first, second and third point. So this will be your star, because you have to draw the star connection. So this one is the first case, this one is the second resistance, and this one is your third resistance. Now the diagram will be changed. Okay. Okay. So this one is the new value of resistance, this one is the new value of resistance, and this one is also a new value of resistance. Okay. So what is their value? This resistance, R2 resistance value is 1.67. This resistance is also 1.67, and this resistance is also 1.67. Kindly don't be confused if you are unable to see clearly. Now to solve this question, see very carefully. Now this 1.67 resistance and the 3 ohm resistance both are in series, because they are connected at one point and there another point is connected to any other place. So both are in series. Similarly, this 1.67 and this 2 ohm resistance also in series. So just connect them, just use them. So now the diagram will be replaced like this one. Now see, because of the connection of 1.67 with 2, they will be replaced by 2 plus 1.67, that is 3.67. Now these two resistances which are in series will be completely removed, and instead of them a single resistance is come, which is of value 3.67, okay. Similarly here, this 3 ohm and 1.67 ohm resistances are in series, so both are added with each other, they will be removed and a resistance of 4.67 will be come there. They will be removed completely and a new resistance of 4.67 will be there. So this one will be new resistance, which is 4.67. Now see the question. These two resistances are now parallel. Why we say these are parallel? Because one point is connected with each other and the another point is also connected with each other. One point is connected with each other and another point is also connected with each other. See, this 3.67 resistance connected here, 4.67 is also connected here. 3.67 resistance second point is connected here, 4.67 second point is also connected here. So they are in parallel. So how to find out the parallel answer of 3.67 and 4.67? So that will be the answer for this 3.67 and 4.67 parallel combination is 3.67 multiplied by 4.67 divided by sum of these two. So 4.67 plus 3.67, that will be equal to, I just find out the answer, wait for a while. 3.67 multiplied by 4.67, that will be equal to 17.1389. 17.1389. 1389. So what will be my answer of this? 3.67, 3.67, sorry, R1 R2 divided by 3.61 multiplied by 4.67, that will be equal to 17.1319. Okay, wait. So for the parallel combination of these two, I just put 3.67 multiplied by 4.67 divided by 3.67 plus 4.67. So what will be 17.89 divided by 3.67 plus 4.67, that will be equal to 8.34. That will be 8.34. This divided by 8.34. 8.34. Okay. So what will be the answer of this? 17.1389 divided by 8.34, that will be equal to 2.05. That will be equal to 2.05 ohm. Okay, so now what will happen? These two resistances will be removed. We solve this parallel combination, so these two resistances will be completely removed, and only a single resistance will become, whose value is 2.05, whose value will be 2.05. Okay, now see, these two resistances are in series. One is of 1.67 and one is of 2.05. so now we add these two resistances. So 2.05 plus 1.67, now they will be add with each other, so that will be equal to 3.72. so these two resistances will be removed completely, and only a single resistance will become, whose value is 3.72, Now what will be your question? Question is, you have to find out the current. So what is the current in the circuit? I know that current is equal to voltage divided by resistance. And definitely it will be equal to voltage is 2 volt divided by resistance is 3.72. So that will be your final answer. So 2 divided by 3.72, that is equal to 0.537. So that is 0.54 ampere. So now see the four objective which are given. So which one is your correct answer? My correct answer is the first option. Because I find 0.54 ampere. I find 0.54 ampere as my answer. Okay, so definitely my answer will be 0.54. Let's suppose, so this is the completion of this question. This question is completed. Now once again I repeat this question. With the second delta conversion. Let I cannot choose. I just remove this one. And now let I cannot use this delta network as my analysis. Instead of this, if I choose, kindly see it carefully. Okay, let I choose this bottom as a delta network. Now this bottom as a delta network. Now what will happen? See very carefully. Now instead of this, if I choose this bottom as my delta network, in which the first node is this one, the second node you can choose any one. This is just the, okay, let's suppose this is my second node and this is my third node. Then what will happen? Let this is my delta. Network. This three resistance. Let they create a delta network. Okay. Then how my star network will be looks like? Because the delta is just opposite to this one. That's why my star should be. Now this delta network will be removed completely. Sorry. If I want to choose this one as my delta, then definitely this delta network will be removed completely, and instead of this delta, a star network will become just like this one. The first node is the bottom one that's why resistance is connected there, will come there. The second node is, this one is third node, this one is second node. So at the second node one resistance will become, and at the third node the third resistance will become. Because I rotate the delta network according to question, so my star network is also rotated. Now I want to find out the answer of these three resistances. Okay, now how can I find out the answer of these three resistances? Okay, this resistance is of 5 ohm, this one is of 5 ohm. Okay, now how can I find out the value of R1? Now see very carefully, I am doing it fast. R1 is equal to R12. So which one is R12? That is connected between first and second. So with this red color I am marking the right. This one is R12. Multiply by R13. Which one is R13? R13 is this 2 ohm. This one will be R13. This one will be R13. Okay. This one will be R12. Okay. And this one is your R23. Now all these three resistances are different. Now see the question. R1 is equal to what will be your star connection answer? R12. R12 is what? 3 ohm. That will be multiplied by R13. What is your R13? R13 is 2 ohm. So 3 multiplied by 2 divided by summation of R, that is sum of these three, 5 plus 2 plus 3, definitely it will be 10. So what is the answer of this? 6 divided by 10, that is 0.6 ohm. Yes. So now what is your R2? Now see very carefully. R2 is what? So R2 will be R12. What is your R12? R12 is 3. Multiply by, so multiply by R23. What is your R23? R23 is your 5. So 3 multiplied by 5 divided by 10. Similarly, because summation of R is same in all cases, 3 plus 2 plus 5, that is 10. So this will 3 divided by 2, that is 1.5. Okay. Now third one is R3 resistance. So definitely with the help of the formula, R13 will be equal to R13 multiply R3 is equal to R13, that is 2 ohm, multiply by R23 is your 5 ohm, divided by 10. So this will be equal to 1 ohm. This will be equal to 1 ohm. Okay. So now your diagram will be changed, and I put these three values into the diagram. Now see very carefully, I put these three values into the new diagram. So what is your R1 answer? R1 is 0.6. Okay. Now what is your R2? R2 is your 1.5. Okay. Now what is your R3? R3 is your 1 ohm. Okay. So all of these three resistance are here. Now I remove the right hand calculations, and we are going to solve this, and by this we are going to now see this 5 ohm resistance and this 1.5 ohm resistance, both are connected at this point, and another point is somewhere else. So they are in series completely. So 5 plus 1.5, that is 6.5. Now these two resistances will be removed because they are in series, and instead of them as 6.5 ohm, because 5 and 1.5, that is 6.5 ohm resistance will be come. Instead of these two resistance, only a single resistance will become, and that is of 6.5 ohm. So instead of these two resistance, only single resistance will become, and that is of 6.5 ohm. Similarly here, this 5 ohm resistance and this 1 ohm resistance both are in series. Don't focus on this 3 word, because this 3 is the node name. Okay, this 5 ohm and 1 ohm resistances are in series, so both are connected, both are add with each other. So instead of these two resistances in between these two nodes, only a single resistance will become, only a single resistance will become, and that is of 6 ohm. 5 plus 1 is 6 ohm. Now see the question. Now these two resistance 6 and 6.5 ohm both are in parallel, because one point is connected here and the second point is also connected with each other. So 6 and 6.5 ohm resistances both are in parallel. So we will solve this parallel value. So 6 multiplied by 6.5 divided by 6 plus 6.5 divided by 6.6 plus 6.5. So what will be your answer? Now see very carefully, fast. 6 multiplied by 6.5, that will be your 39, divided by